Guys, welcome back to another Father and Son Toy Review. I'm the father, Bob. That is the son,
Brandon. Hello.
and today we're going to be looking at finally, the 6-inch Black Series Luke Skywalker Jedi Master. This is from The Force Awakens, but he's just now coming out. This is number 46 in the wave. This finally, I've been waiting for a year for Luke Skywalker figure. Anyway, you got the all the information and whatnot that you need. 0 through 3 make the sad baby onion, and you got Disney and Hasbro. And right here is a little read up of Luke himself. There is a read up if you want. Nothing too exciting. Just has different languages, and that's kind of cool. And the box actually has like this image of Luke. That's really cool. Anyway, so let's quick a look at the figure. Here is Luke himself. We'll get the how tall he is out of the way. He's just under when he's standing straight up. Let's get him standing straight up and down.
He's just like over 6 inches. Just like right.
He's right at 5.5 inches, give or take. Yeah, give or take. He's right at like about 5.5 inches tall. Not too bad for a scale. You can see the cloth. This cloth cape is annoying, and I don't like it whatsoever because it never looks right. And once you get him in a pose, it takes a little finesse. But when he comes, the robe is off of him, and as you can see, there's some string right there. And the string, I wrapped it around his arms. You can kind of see it through the ball joints right there. It's wrapped around, and I tied it at the back of him because it's attached to the actual hood or the cape, and that's the only thing that keeps this cloak thing on. His hood, it almost looks like there's too much fabric.
There's too much hood in the hood.
Yeah, you can kind of get it to look right, but not really, and it never wants to really stay. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah.
But if you are and have this figure, that's fine with me.
Yeah, that's fine. However, you can get him. I mean, he looks okay in certain ways. You can get him to look all right. Is it perfect? No, of course not. But we finally get a Luke's figure. Here's Luke. You can see his face sculpt is pretty cool. It looks like Mark Hamill in certain aspects, certain ways. You got really cool paint detail. I've seen some that the eyes are completely wonky, like they're looking up and down. Mine's pretty good. So just make sure you check the eyes before you buy it because your toy, mileage may vary. There is this right here. And he does have a hook for some reason, but he doesn't come with any accessories. So why would you put a hook there? I have no idea. But if you watched our review of Maz,
same thing with the 3 3/4.
Yeah, same way with the 3 3/4. But if you come with Maz, has Luke's actual lightsaber, and you can get it to fit right on that hook. It's kind of gummy and pliable, but it will hold it. So you can actually have Luke standing there holding with his lightsaber hilt actually on there. So that's not too bad. If you have an extra one laying around, it would be good to put with Luke. I don't, sadly. But anyway, another thing is his hand is black instead of silver. Is that a deal breaker? No. Then the legs, this big pieces of rubber here get in the way. It's got front and back of his robes. Now they didn't make this cloth. They should have. But anyway, there's his legs. You can see the articulation there. His feet do have a little bit of rock back and forth, and they do tip. They have like ratchet joint. You can feel the ratchets. It's hard to get his legs. Actually, you can get them out and then tip them, but I don't know why you would want to. It's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know if Luke's going to be doing a whole lot of action in the new movie. Maybe, possibly, sure. Is he fighting Kylo? Is he going to be training Rey? He could be doing all kinds of neat stuff. But anyway, the arms right here, the articulation for the arms, you can almost see the ratchet there. I got a little bit of plastic actually on this hinge right here. I could just cut that off, and that's no big deal. But his elbows go, which is really cool because they kind of hide, which is pretty neat. His hands, You can see the hinge right here, so it goes up and down like this, and it does rotate, and it goes up and down. So you can have that. You could probably hold a lightsaber in his hand if you had one. He's probably able to carry it to do that. His head is kind of hindered by his hair, but he can look left and right and kind of rock a little bit. Anyway, so that's pretty much it with Luke, I think. I'm going to show you guys the collection here and show how he scales with everybody else, and we will be right back. Alrighty, here's the collection. We got Chewie right here. We got Maz. We got Han and Leia. We got Rey and BB-8. We got old Luke right there. Of course, you have to put her next to there. You got C-3PO with his red arm. You got our Finn right here, disguised as a stormtrooper with the blood on his hand. That's still one of my favorite figures. You got up there, you got Captain Phasma. You got a First Order stormtrooper, and then you got over here in the corner. It's kind of hard to see, but there is Kylo. Anyway, so there is my collection. It's not like huge, but I mean, it's still. I'm pretty happy with it. I got the core members of The Force Awakens, and I'm pretty happy with it.
And never know, maybe later we might add some porgs or something there.
Yeah, we could add some porgs or whatever. But anyway, so there's the collection of the Star Wars, and you can see we got a lot of books there. But there's my Star Wars The Black Series collection, and this has been Bob and Brandon. We want to thank you guys for watching, and make sure to
like, comment, and please subscribe to our channel if you have not already.
Yes, and follow us on Facebook at Father and Son Toy Reviews, and we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.